Good day, citizens. It is 2021. It is about 2:05 p.m. My clock says 2:06. I'm going to do a video today on a couple of price predictions that have come out on the website Coin Price Forecast. And I'm going to take a look once again at Binance Chain's, or the Binance Smart Chain Network's pancake swap. I talk a little bit about Cardano and my thoughts and opinions. Of course, it's on a tear right now. It hit all new time highs. We'll look at some prices real quick. Bitcoin is at $48,592. Ethereum is at $3,168. Cardano is at $2.56. BNB is at 442. XRP is at $1.20. Doge is at 30 cents. If you're a Link Marine, it is at 27.18. Continuing on here, XLM is at 36 cents. Ethereum Classic's at 65. And talk a little bit about VChain too. It's at 12. It's fluctuating between 12 and 13 cents. Tron is at 8 cents. Cake is at $23. And I'll leave off there. But before we get into it here, we're gonna do a little experiment on my channel, and you can see here I've made 10 cake, right? And I've made more than this, but I've been claiming. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and claim all of my let's see here. We're gonna minus 9 cake. Well, and we'll take that out. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take everything out, and we'll do that live, and then we'll reinvest. Okay? So we're gonna confirm. I'm gonna withdraw all my cake from the auto cake pool and from the Tron pool, and we'll see what we'll make within a week to next Sunday. All right, so we're gonna we'll withdraw all this, and we'll just do a little experiment here about how much money we can make by staking our cake in 2 projects. And what do we have going on here? Confirm. Let's wait for this to go through. And there you go. You can see that all of my my cake is now in my wallet. Look at the assets here. I have 151 cake. We'll go down to the Tron. I have 316 Tron I've made, and then the cake that I have made while I was staking is now in my wallet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the auto cake pool here. We are gonna calculate. Let's say if we put in $2,000, right? Which would be 87 cake. We have more than that, so we might have to calculate this in a second. But let's say we're gonna put in, we'll do 113. Well, let me do more than that. It'll actually let me put in. It used to cap you out at 100 cake. Doesn't seem that is the case anymore. But because I want to actually put some money into another pool, let's put in 100 and we'll put in 125 cake into this pool. We're gonna confirm, and we'll see. You guys can see here. This is the gas fee. That's $2,679.88 at current market value. And we're going to let this load here. And as you guys can see, it is now staked. And there is, when you've initially staked, you are locked in for 3 days. So you can't unstake without taking a penalty fee. But let's just calculate here how much it's going to make in 7 days. With my balance, it is saying at the current rate, I should make $43 in 7 days. Are you guys seeing this? For 7 days, I'm going to make $43. All right. That's a passive income stream. I should probably put all of it in there, but I'm just going to let that ride. And like I said, it's 8/22/2021 at 2 p.m. Let's see if we have that 1.89 or that $43 $43 price based on the price here, because the price is going to fluctuate, right? I'm going to go ahead and choose another pool to stake in. Let's see here. Let's see what the returns on Rabbit for 1,000 is 7 days. No auto would be 47, would be $14. I have some Rabbit. I'm not sure I wanna go ahead and keep. See what Tron. We'll see what Tron does here. And this you guys can do the same thing at your house and calculate this. And you'll see that at the current it's going to be estimated 1360 for 7 days of staking, $1,000 US, right? That's good. That get bad. That you be the judge of that. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back in. I don't have 1,000, so it's gonna be less. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back into Tron here, and I'm gonna go ahead and confirm. We're gonna pay our gas fee, and we'll let that go ahead and do its thing. And there you go. As you can see, I'm now once again involved in the staking pool, and we can hide this. We can click the calculator, and we'll click 7 days, my balance, no auto compounding. And within a week from now, which will be next Sunday, we should have made 96.12 Tron, or approximately $8.31. I don't really like that. I should have put it all into the cake, but for this experiment and for the entertainment value of this video, I will go ahead and I will leave that. We will turn staked only back on so we can follow these pools. And if I make some videos along the week, we can check up on these. So, if you were wondering about staking and what happens when you stake on PancakeSwap, I am going to do an example here, and you can already see that I have made a penny. Wow, aren't we getting rich, gentlemen? Now, all joking aside, though, right? This is an income revenue stream if you do stake, and the cake I have it's not going to go away, right? But it will fluctuate with the price here if you're following my mouse, and as that price fluctuates, how much you make in the pool based on your dollars worth will fluctuate. So you'll see that go up and down, right? It could be $40, it could be more, based also on this price. But the main thing here is this number here. We want to try to be around that range. In my personal opinion, anything around $20 here for a week, hey, that's pretty good. They estimated this one at what, $8? My balance, 7 days, yeah, $8. So if we get between $6 to $8, hey, to me that's pretty good too. We'll look at the number real quick. No auto compounding, 96. If we get 80 Tron, I'll be happy. So we'll exit out of here. We're gonna look at a couple things here in the price forecasts, talk about them. You guys have been following me. I've made a video on the Sandbox platform before. The token's called Sand. They got some price predictions here. I take these for like what they are. Don't put too much stock into them. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. So my price prediction for Sand, I don't go a decade out. I think that's too far. I do think at some point we will peak this cycle and we will dip back down, and then there will be a accumulation phase again. And then I don't think this is the big one, gentlemen. I think there will be more of a time to accumulate, and I think after that, it's gonna be go time. I could be mistaken. This could be the cycle where things go just parabolically, astronomically high in price value, but I don't think it's there yet. I think with the thing that happened in the world today, that thing that's going around still, I think our economies, the global economy, we will say, are very still shaken up, right? So the usher in this whole digital thing is going to take a little bit more time. We're going to have to be patient, but there is money to be made. I just showed you one way to do it. I do the Xrp thing. I own Cardano. So when we get later down the road, I don't want you to don't feel that I am biased for one coin, because you guys can see that I hold, well, there's some shit coins on here because in general I mainly play around, but I stake, I earn different stuff, right? Rabbit, Carrot, the Suitor, the Binance US dollar, and then you can go to the ETH network. You can see that I have I don't know about the Starlink shit. I messed around with Shiba, CWAP, C3. These are going to be Cardano coins. I have Sand that we're talking about right here. I've messed with Sushi Swap, Decentraland's Mana, Ocamify, which is also going to be tied to Cardano. I am not a maximalist. That is not my style. But to sum this up, Sand right now being at what? We can refresh the page here. 63 cents. Absolutely. Tie this in with Decentraland. Same type of ideology, building a game, running around, buying stuff in the metaverse, NFTs. Easily see this going to $1 to $2, $5, like they're saying by 2024. Absolutely can agree with that. Could it hit $10? You never know, right? I love their project. I like how they got big names tied to it. They got Atari. They're bringing in The Walking Dead. They have Deadmau5. They have concerts, the virtual concerts. You can build your own game with NFTs that are made by other people. And just like, it's like plug and play, right? You don't have to be a hardline coder. The layman can create their own game and bring that gaming experience to other people. So I just think that's genius. Realistically, $1 to $3, $1 to $5 within the next couple years, absolutely. I will be holding Sand, and I will be holding on to my land assets. Like I said, I own a couple land NFTs, and I'm going to be holding on to them. So this is I'm going to link coin price forecast below. You guys can check it out. You can come here and you can see, you can get your own estimations. But I'll be holding Sand for at least a couple of years. The big one, right? In the lawsuit with SEC, people hate it. It's the banker's coin. Centralized. That's not what crypto's about. I'm gonna call bullshit. Take a step back with me, right? A lot of us are in crypto. We understand crypto. We understand the keys and the blockchain. We understand NFTs, swapping around, DeFi, DAOs, DEXs, all these words, right? We understand it. But you got to think about your crazy uncle, right? Crazy uncle might not understand it. Grandma, grandpa, they might not understand it, right? Are they really going to be able to maintain their keys, their seed phrases? Come on, guys. Institutions will have their part in this party. And as you can see, they are already putting the reins on the horse, so to speak, right? With the lawsuit with the SEC. Is there corruption there? Is there things going on? Are the Ripple Riddlers correct? Who knows, right? But I do think it is a little funny how the system is playing out personally. And I think if you want to be serious about this, then this is just me and my beliefs. You might not believe this, but I think there should be a 1 or a 2 in front of every single one of these. Especially if you get out. Like I said, I don't like to go further out. But if you want to go down here a couple years, maybe you disagree with me, but I think this is really short-sighted for price predictions. I'm not saying that I expect Ripple to hit that 589 or that magic number, right? But to me, this is really bullshit and undervalued. Ripple's fast. Even if you don't like Ripple, you have to acknowledge that it's fast. That it's very cheap to send, and that it works, right? It just works. So I keep a huge bag of this. More than most people would like to admit that they own. I have a huge bag of this, and I don't believe this at all. I think this is bullshit. And like I said, add a 1 or 2 in front of all these, and that's what I believe. This cycle, I'm looking. If we don't hit $10, then I'm going to be mystified that the things that are happening in the system are actually working. But I will never sell this coin personally. This is my personal beliefs, for under 10, 15 bucks. And then I probably would only sell a percentage. I do believe this will hit one day a $25 to $50 price range. I don't agree with them at all on this. And you could say, well, what's your basis on that? My basis is basing it on the World Economic Forum and what it's designed to do with cross-border payments and remittance networks. Swift is archaic. We have USDC, and we can use it with Visa on the Coinbase card. that's awesome. So if you want to make an alternative and do something like that, cool. But I still think the big brother, the big eyes in the game, the banking system will use something, and I do believe they will end up using the Ripple system. Otherwise, why did they sue Ripple, the corporation, for violating the Bank Secrecy Act? Ask yourself that. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but there is history there, and you can look up when the ICOs and IPOs and all these initial coin things happened. Ripple was actually sued before for violating the Bank Secrecy Act. You don't hear about that every day. But do your own research, make your own predictions. AMP, my little brother got me turned on to this coin when they added it to Coinbase. I don't know too much about it. I know the Litecoin guy, if you follow him on Twitter, he's all about it. I do know that they do staking though. And any coin that has staking, hey, I really like that, right? Because staking is a passive income revenue source. So for 6 cents a coin, and understanding that, I think a lot of people talk about Flexa and how it'll be used as like a middle asset for payments until payments are settled. To me, that's an interesting concept, but that's about as much as I know about this coin. I'm gonna have to do more and more research, but from what I'm hearing, with that kind of technology and with the whole staking thing, sure, why not? Why can't it continue to grow, double up as we go? Maybe hit that point I was talking about where we dip back down, because these prices all keep going up. I don't know if you see this here. They keep going up. There's no down. There's no like it hits a spot and then goes down, which I don't think they're. If you're going to predict the market like that, you have to predict that at some point we are going to go down. There has to be a down period. Things don't continuously go up. This isn't Wall Street bets. This isn't memes. This is reality. And I'm all about the ape diamond hand culture, but like, let's be real. I don't want people to lose money. So this, when I'm talking like about this, can we hit $1 by 2028? Absolutely. I believe a lot of these coins are going to blow people away, and I don't think they're going away anytime soon. Even with the Green Energy Act and all these people flipping out about it uses so much energy, crypto's a cult, blah blah blah. No, it's that. It's not. No, you're not going to stop it. It will be regulated. Let's admit it. It's going to get regulated, but it's also going to make a lot of people money that understand it and that are getting involved and not being a chicken running around the hen house about to get slaughtered. So do your own research. I myself will be accumulating some AMP. 6 cents, that's not really too bad. If you throw like $10 in here and there, hey, you're going to get a nice little stash, right? I use the rule of tens. I try to keep my increments in either thousands or 10,000s or in like 500 in easy numbers, because the way I do math, I think, okay, if I have 500 at $1, that's $500. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I do my math when I buy coins. So I like to pick like solid numbers. Have a strategy, long term, short term. Have exit points. You know what I mean? This is common sense. Decentraland, and that's my strategy for all coins. Decentraland, also known as Mana. We talked about that, right? I've showed you a video running around Decentraland. You have art, you have buildings, you have people's link to their IG. You can actually craft stuff. It's ran on Ethereum, right? And now it's backed also by Polygon, so you can have lower gas fees. It has land assets. The OG of the virtual space in crypto, in my opinion. Great coin to have some. I look forward to see what Decentraland does. Right now, it's kind of like, to me, there's like a staleness in the virtual space of these what would you call them, metaverses, right? I'm waiting for that breakthrough technology to where we get more immersive and where we can add in like VR, right? I do think it's coming. It may already be out. Maybe not aware of, but I do look for Mana itself to continue to grow. $5 a coin, maybe. Depends on what keeps happening with Mana. Depends on the gas fees of Ethereum and Polygon and what ETH 2.0 does. So, but these are all, every coin I'm talking about right here is a coin that personally I think has a decent chance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be bringing them up. But personally, for me, I look at $1 Mana, and I think that's a fair price. Would I be buying right now? It would depend on how much I was playing Decentraland. Like I said, a dollar mana to me is a fair price. Would I be buying it at higher than that? Probably not. Would I be buying lower than that? Yeah, if I'm going to use it. Other than that, no. $2, I can definitely see $2 to $5 eventually per coin if you want to invest in that stance. But just remember, there's more to Decentraland. It is actually a game, the same as the sandbox. You can own land assets and NFTs and create the game. There's more to this stuff, but just remember it's tied to the ETH network when you're playing Decentraland. So you pay them gas fees. To me, that's kind of like takes a little fun out of it, but that's just the way it is. Here it is, the big one that everyone's all talking about now that has so much hate around it. Cardano, Ghost Chain, Vaporware. Charles Hoskins is a fake. He's a cult leader. He said he created Bitcoin. Blah blah. Let's be real though. Love or hate Charles. Love or hate Cardano, calling it a ghost chain or vaporware. Whatever you want to say, the project has made serious returns. I myself told my friends to buy this when it was around 17 to 23 cents. And if they would have did that, it is not a mistake. They would be in profit right now. I am in huge profits myself on this coin. Am I biased? I don't think I am, because I look at things subjectively. The staking makes you real money. It makes you real passive income. Every 5 days when the epoch ends, you do get paid. That is real life. That is really happening for people. Is the price of smart contracts already priced in? That could be arguably made, and it could be. Do I think we're going to hit some astronomical number this year? No, but I'm not going to rule it out, because I've lived through the experience of seeing a crypto go from $3 to hundreds of dollars. I personally witnessed the Bitcoin boom and bust. Personally, Cardano hitting my long time ago, before this market even kicked off years ago. I made a exit strategy. I said, look, I bought it at 17 to 23 cents, $5. I take profits. Now, there's a thing called the rules of threes, and if you never heard this, maybe you want to use it. You take 1/3 of your profits and take your money back that you originally invested. You let 1/3 of those profits continue to ride in that project. So therefore, you're staying in that project, and you've already made your money back. So you're holding those holding money value in a project for free, because you've already taken your money back. You get what I'm saying? You take the last third and you invest it in another project. That way you have another capital, another asset that you were involved with. So that's the rules of threes. Take 1/3 of your money back, let another third continue to ride in the project, and take that last third and put it in a new capital investment. That's the rules of threes when somebody says that. You may want to do that, you may not. So here's my deal. I like Cardano. I'm staking it. I got Euro browser, right? I'm staking it. I got a picture up here. Let me find it. This is everything that's coming to Cardano, right? You can call this a vapor chain. People can call it ghostware. They can hate on Charles all they want. It is making money, and it is going to happen. So all these people that are maximalists are saying all this dumb stuff. Do not listen to them. That is idiotic. Will it go higher? That's nobody knows the future, right? But are you going to listen to someone telling you that things aren't being built when here's the proof? When there's an ETH to Cardano bridge already made? When I've made you a video about Meld, right? I've showed you that. When you can look this up. You can look all this up, gentlemen and ladies. This is already out there. I'm using Euro to get staking rewards. I own some Charlie and some DeFi. I just showed you that. I've made a video on Sunday Swap. I'm waiting for them to come about, and I think that's going to be like the next version of Pancake Swap. So I'm super excited about that. There's so much stuff coming. There's going to be NFTs and gaming. It's going to be like Wax, or like what's the ETH one that everyone does? I don't know. I can't keep up with it all. My mind's too much stuff going on right now. But like, there's there's things being made. So when you hear that vaporware or that other stuff, nah, don't buy that off. I do see Cardano go higher. I do see it hitting my original goal of $5. And do I think if we hit a cycle and we dip down, that Cardano could be a big player? I think it's all gonna depend on what the gas fees does and what these projects actually bring to the table, right? And I showed you guys here in my ether, right, that I have some of them coins, right? CWAP and C3. This is Charlie. These are waiting to be bridged over to the Cardano network when it goes live, and when these wallets, such as maybe EuroE or Giro, when they offer those coins inside of them. Because right now Plutus is going on and the smart contracts aren't live, but they say in September they will. So maybe it'd be wise to buy now, ride the hype, and then sell when all this stuff comes out. Or maybe it would be just wait and see, and then do your own research. Or maybe you might want to look into all these coins right here and find them on the marketplace and buy them and say, hey, they might be moonshots. You never know. Then if like there's just don't listen to ignorant people that are stuck in a one-track mind. You see me, I'm going through all these coins. I like to look at everything. So could this have happened here? I think absolutely. Like I said, I don't like to go 10 years out. But depending on what these projects do, I do think there is money to be made, and it doesn't hurt to make rewards every 5 epoch or every 5 days in an epoch. That just feels nice to get paid, especially when you're getting paid from pancake swap and from staking your assets in wallets. Just feels nice, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have cake. I just showed you guys on pancake swap. You guys saw me just do some live contracts right there. We're doing our a little experiment, right, to see how much money we make. They're saying $40 by the end of this year. I think we already hit that, believe it or not, and then we dipped back down. I think we fell as low as maybe $17 or $18, and then we bounced back up. Now we're in the $20 range. $40, $50 long term. Sure, why not? I think once again that will depend on a couple of things. Because PancakeSwap is an exchange, it will depend on how Pancake uses Cake as a liquidity pool for like its liquidity pools. It will depend on what assets are on PancakeSwap and allowed for the staking, kind of like how I'm staking for Tron. If new projects keep being made and come to PancakeSwap for liquidity up front to get money, and then they offer those who are staking their cake for rewards, then absolutely this can continue to grow, especially as we are still into what I call a discovery phase. People are hearing about crypto, but they're not understanding it. They don't understand the conversions. They don't understand swapping it around. They don't understand the gas fees. There's a lot of confusion. So yes, crypto's taken off, but there's still much for the average layman to learn about crypto. So do I see these prices going higher? Yeah, this one maybe I'm a little biased on, but I think PancakeSwap is, out of all the swaps that I messed with, has the cleanest appearance and the cleanest interface. I also like how it has the lottery and how it had predictions. Now, that might get a little touch and go and hairy when it comes to regulation, but I just all around in general love PancakeSwap and love their whole interface. And I do look for Sunday Swap or someone on Cardano to mimic what PancakeSwap has done. And even Uniswap, like I think PancakeSwap took what Uniswap had and took that ball and ran with it. And I'm looking for Sunday Swap to make improvements on PancakeSwap. And yeah, a little bit tongue twisters there, but I personally can see $50 per cake. Especially with the deflation burns, and eventually as the numbers keep going down, I just love it. Like I said, probably should have staked all of my cake into the auto compound, but we're doing an experiment. VChain. People love and hate VChain. People love and hate China. Personally, I love VChain. The supply tracking network, the system they got, you get the VChain Thor for holding the VChain. I don't understand what's going on with the big guys. I don't understand why Coinbase, why Gemini, and why Kraken do not list VChain. I think it is a sleeping giant. I think it's one of the small cryptos that are out there that has yet to just explode. It was under a penny, right? So you could argue that it is already exploded. But when I think about things like Dogecoin and how it grew up, it just blows my mind that what VChain has the potential for in the product market and in even in sales, and like tying in, like you could track a product from the field to the worker who like farmed the product in that field, to the truck driver and the truck that delivered the product to the manufacturing warehouse and where it was manufactured and in what line, to where it was shipped from, to the shipping container and the shipping vessel that it came on, all the way to the mailman and the mail truck and the mail facility that it came from to be delivered at your door. That's amazing. And that's blockchain. Just think of all them blocks in a line and you can just follow it. And it's like a little story for every product. And as a manufacturer that has so many great things, because you can kind of like, I forget who made the analogy, but like it's finding like ant tunnel. You can find where there's breaks in the chain, and you can find where there's improvement, and you can improve upon your business models and your supply chains and your customer relations and customer basis based on supply and demand. So I think VChain has a heck of a lot further to go up in price, and especially when you start tying in refit IDs and making these self-checkout counters and corporations that companies are building to where you can just buy products. This is going to go a lot farther than where we're at, and I think if you're not holding a big bag of VChain, you're really screwing up. Just my personal opinion. I think all these prices here are low. I do think even with its supply, VChain will hit dollar increments. Maybe not the double digits anytime soon, but I think we should be in the $2 range at some point. Keep your eyes on it. Tron, I don't got much to say. I didn't really want to put this one in here, but I stake for Tron. I've used Tron to pay for games and game currencies, and I've showed you that what was that called? Splinter something. I can't remember. I made a video about it. Sorry, I got the hiccups here. I've used, the reason I do like Tron is because you can vote, because you can make more Tron by staking it, and I like anything where I can make passive income. But I also like it because they're when companies like ProBiller and crypto payment networks lets you use Tron to pay for products. I just think that's cool because you can use your passive income you're making from staking, and instead of just buying and selling it and holding it like it's some kind of dang stock or some kind of asset that you can trade, you can actually use it. And anything that has a use case like that is neat to me. So I hold Tron. Do I look for Tron to go up? Like I said, I think we're still early, discovery phase. I think Tron's a fun coin. It's got a fun name. Not really a fan of the founder because of the way he did the Litecoin, just dipping out. But I can't fault him for that because that's just business. Yeah, personally, a quarter of Tron, I think that's a good price. That's where I hold out. If we hit a quarter of Tron, I'd probably sell some, take some great profits, but not really looking to make money off of Tron. I just hold it, like I said, because it funds my gaming endeavors. So it's neat to hold some cryptos just to stack assets to fund your hobbies. That's what I say. Shiba Inu. Oh man, Doge's little brother. The new kid on the block. Much wow. You know what I mean? They got a Shiba Inu swap. It does take gas fees from ETH. I do think it is too expensive, but you can actually stake your Shiba Inu, or I think they call it bury. They got some funny words. They got a funny white paper. Just it amazes me how these price right here. If you're looking here, ladies and gentlemen, for 221, 22, they expect it to pretty much double. So that means if you put $1,000 in and hold for a year, they're expecting you to double your money almost, right? That just blows my mind. So if you're into playing the risky market, or if you want a crypto that's super cheap to maybe learn how to mess around with things, we'll go to Google here real quick. We'll put in the Shiba swap so you can see it. I don't know why it popped up right there, but here we go, right here. will load in here, and you guys will be able to see it. Make sure I'm on the Ethereum network. Yep, on the Ethereum network and MetaMask. You can see that I have some Shiba right here. And I strictly bought this just to play around to show you guys this. But this is the Shiba swap. It is super cheap. You can get a lot of coins for very little money. It's under a penny. So if you wanted to learn about crypto and maybe try things out and experiment with it, you could do that. And like I said, they got some funny words: dig, fetch, bury. But it does take ETH gas fees. And ETH gas fees are not cheap. So to the beginner, that is not friendly. Now, another thing with Shiba is it will be an F asset, or I think that's right, F asset on the Flare network when it launches. So that to me is interesting. But if you guys scroll down on every single one of these pages, they update their forecast like every 15 days. But we can see if we want to stake my tokens. It's saying about 112.46 APY, annual percent return per year. Well, let's if I want to stake it, well, we'll see what the gas fees is. If I want to stake 75% of my Shiba right now, we'll see what pops up, and it costs like $4.90 just to stake my Shiba. It's just $5 to stake something. You have to price in your returns based on that, like what your break even point is. I personally, I'll go ahead and I'll stake mine just for you guys, because I'm not going to use it for anything else. So I'm gonna confirm that. We'll let that go through on the blockchain, and we'll go ahead and let my Shiba continue to ride, and maybe we'll check that in a week from now too, and we'll see. We'll see where that has ended up. A little bit of latency here on MetaMask. Not sure what that's about, but we'll let that go ahead and go through. But do I see Shiba going up in price? You know, I never say to doubt, or you just can't rule out the meme coins. You can't rule out the cult coins and the ones with iconic followings and the one that the meme lords love. So yeah, sure, I can see it doubling at some point. I could see it going lowering and then going high again. Crypto is not always predictable, but I don't think that this coin is going anywhere. That's just my personal belief. Don't think it's going to make millions. It could. Like I said, I don't rule it out, but hey, I'll play around with it for a while. It doesn't bug me to have my my coins staked. And it might take some while for this to go through. The ETH network isn't known for being the fastest, right? It has to confirm, it has to go through the miners. But yeah, we have that buried now, as it says up here. They also do have a swap, so you'd be able to swap some coins here. You can take your ETH and swap it for other coins, right? Just like any other exchange where you can swap stuff around. Even Pancake Swap lets you do that. Not gonna do that. We'll come back to this later and see how things have played out. Check your Dogalytics. So we can check our Dogalytics, I guess. And if you weren't interested in seeing how deep that, I guess, the Shiba Inu coin hole goes, well, here you go. They have it all all up here, and they got some, I guess, some other, I don't know if these are other meme coins or liquidity pairs where you earn coins, but seems there's a lot going on. Yeah, won't go into too much more than that, but we're gonna end this video here, and hopefully it's been entertaining. Hopefully it's gave you some thoughts and provoked some of your own price predictions for the crypto market. If not, you should definitely start making a plan. Definitely figure out what you want to do and what your goals are, and don't let your emotions get the best of you. That is you never want to let that happen. That's how you lose money. Have entry and exit points, and have long-term and short-term goals. We're going to end this video here, ladies and gentlemen. You all have a good one, and I will catch you next time. Is a Crypto Tengu Peace out.